Welcome back. We're joined by Miner Volleyball coach Jason Holt. Coach, thanks for joining us today and talking a little bit about your season. Got off to a rough start last weekend out in Oregon. You knew it was going to be some tough competition out there. You felt like you had a chance to maybe sneak a couple match wins out of there, but I don't think you really expected to lose all four.
No, we didn't, and it was going to be a tough weekend. We knew that going in. There was lots of really good teams there, many of which who either been in their regional last year or received votes in the national poll. So we knew we were playing tough competition, which is why I scheduled it in the first place. We did hope to maybe come out of the weekend, maybe 500, 2-2 would have been happy with. And we came, we played pretty well. Almost had a match against Grand Valley, which would have been a big regional match for us. But we just kind of let it slip away from us at the end of Game 4 and then just couldn't recover in Game 5. So, I mean, we're pleased with some of the things that we did. Obviously, we have a lot more building to do.
Well, one of the players I know that you're really impressed with so far has been Krista Haslog. I mean, she put up some pretty impressive numbers out there for a freshman, and I know it's a kid that slowly is building up and going to be a pretty fun player for Miner fans to watch.
We are very excited about Krista. Last year Jackie Zelmer had a really impressive freshman year, and we are looking forward to having a middle tandem along with Kelly Cosmopoulos. We really have a good problem in the middle right now. Krista really did some really good things while we were out there. We think that we have high expectations for her. She's a really high-end kid who has a lot of potential. It just makes us a whole lot stronger in the middle. Like I said, it's a good problem for us to have three such strong middles to work with. So Krista did very well, and she's just going to get nothing but better.
I know one of the things, and we talked about this last Tuesday after your scrimmage, one of the things you're kind of like to see your team get better at is not beat themselves so much, especially on the offensive side of things, and especially against good competition. You can't give away points.
No, our biggest issue seems to be right now that we're defending really well, but we can only play defense for so long before it'll break down. So you have to be able to put points on the board. You have to be able to terminate, and that is something that we struggled with a little bit in Oregon. That's something that we're practicing, working with during practice, is working on trying to be a more terminating team. We have the talent, we think, for it. We just need to, have kids really work on putting balls away and finding the floor. So we like where we're heading, but we still need to fix some things in terms of the offensive side of the ball.
Let's turn the attention ahead to this weekend. You got the third ever Middle of Everywhere Classic. 9 other volleyball teams along with S&T are going to be invading the Bowman Multipurpose Building for Friday and Saturday. Great competition, headlined by this week's number 3 ranked team in the country, Southwest Minnesota State at 3-0.
Yes, we have a very good field coming in this weekend for our third ever Middle of Everywhere Classic. We're very excited about the level of play that the gym's going to be hosting. So for the community to come out and watch, whether it's watching S&T obviously, but also come and just watch some of the best teams in the Midwest. So we're very excited about the competition. We know that we face 4 very good teams, and we are working really hard in practice this week to learn from this past weekend and hopefully come out of this coming weekend with at least 500 or above. So we're very excited about going into this weekend.
Well, heading into yesterday, of course this changed last night, 5 teams were scheduled to come in here undefeated this weekend. Northern Michigan lost last night to 6th ranked Minnesota Duluth, I believe 3-1, but still 4 undefeated teams. Emporia State, Missouri Western, Upper Iowa are also 4-0, so there will be some great matches to watch.
There definitely will. And we play Upper Iowa, we play Northern Michigan. We know that the competition is going to be tough for us, but we also know that we're going to get to see some other teams that will help us for the future in terms of later this season with such as UMSL. And even though we don't play Southern Indiana this year, being able to see them in our gym and how they might affect us in terms of conference tournament, regional rankings, those types of things for the future is still good to know.
Well, I'm sure you're excited to be back home and getting ready to start the season off, because not only will you be home this weekend, but you'll be home next weekend as well, minus after that road match at Central Missouri next Tuesday, of course, but you got 6 of your next 7 matches at home.
Yeah, the schedule worked out in our favor, being able to host our second weekend, and then going into being able to have the first weekend of GLVC play on our home court will hopefully help us going into the heart of the GLVC and our heart of our schedule. We want to be playing some of our best volleyball after we finish this weekend and our match at Central Missouri. Regardless of the outcomes of wins or losses, we need to be playing our best volleyball going into the GLVC schedule, which is obviously the most important part.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend. The Miners will play Friday at 2 o'clock against Upper Iowa and at 6 against Northern Michigan, and then on Saturday they'll play at 11 a.m. against Southwestern Oklahoma and at 5 p.m. against Northwest Missouri State. Action begins on Friday morning at 10 a.m. and on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. For Luke Rennie, this is minerathletics.com.
Thank you.